Hey there, Space Cats. Welcome back to the stream, and welcome back to Riven, the sequel to Myst. Truly, we are near the end of Riven, the sequel to Myst. Surely, we cannot be hurt by frogs anymore. Surely, I am going to win this time. Let's move over here. I'll turn May on. Then I'll turn the game on. What if this isn't the sequel to Myst and that is the plot twist?
Hey there, Space Cats!
It's the sequel to Bubsy 3D. I don't know about that. Let's start my saved game of I was told to stop. Here I am. Okay, so we went to Tay. So I have a question. We need the Window Stone device in order to activate the books and such. We don't have the Window Stone device. How am I meant to resolve this issue? Like, they used the Window Stone device in order to let me go back to Riven, but we didn't, like, get to take it with us. Find another one? Thought Microsoft stopped supporting that years ago. Yeah. Kev, thank you for being subscribed for 40 months. It's how old you were when this game came out. That's wonderful. Catatonia! Rating! Welcome! Hello! How are you doing? You've wrapped up Musashi for the day? How much more Musashi did you accomplish? How much more? How much more Musashi was there? We all love Musashi here. Halfway through you just beat Kojiro? That's great. Yes. Well, I don't know anything about how to get a hold of the Window Stone device. But I do know the code to this now. Which I'll pull up on my side of things. 1 second. Where's that? There we go. Okay. 4423. Wonderful. Is 44223. Why did I only do 1, 2? Hooray. I've done it. Okay. Gonna look at this now. Space. Wonderful. The Star Fissure. I forget how. I'm gonna go a little closer. "44223 is a Topo's Groove Heaven code. It is. Dance or die. Okay. One more of the Starfisher that we're seeing. A little closer in there. Okay.
Oh, the stars!
Yeah, more of the stars. Right in there. Oh, now it's fully clear, darkness-wise. What? Do we have any Musashi sounds? I feel like I have something from Musashi. Okay, so we can see this now. I'm not sure what this is accomplishing for me. I can just see it. Huh. Huh. I think I got the retro figure, didn't I? Fairly certain I did. Okay, so... this was my first thought of what to do here. Did the book mention anything about that thing? Oh, God. Hang on. What's it say on the part that I screenshotted? Having once allowed Atreus to escape this age without leaving an open door behind us, it has since been sealed with a skin of heavy iron, a crude telescope been mounted over a locked viewport, the combination to which was acquired by the mighty before my arrival. In the early days, the mighty seeking escape from Riven briefly pursued the... that's it. It says stop next to a diagram of the... oh my god. Okay. Yeah, okay, this seems like a great idea. Probably. Seems like progression to me. Oh, hey, there was a guy in there. Oh, hey, buddy.
The book is empty. I don't understand.
You never did.
Oh.
Father. I am no longer your father because you are no longer my son.
I see. So this was premature in some way.
I don't know what you thought you were doing, but thank you. I finally am free.
Okay. I was like, well, I guess they're just letting me live. Hooray! Yeah, I mean, I assume I have to take care of him first,
Dead.
but like, I don't know where he is. Oh, they're just showing me the credits. Awesome. We did it, everybody. We finished Riven. I win! Well, you know, there were some frustrating puzzles in there, but
You are
overall...
outstanding warriors. This battle has given you valuable experience.
Thank you, very true. Overall, I think it was a very interesting experience. You actually hadn't seen that ending before. Wonderful. Well, now you know. Time for a Shinobi 3 run for the rest of the stream, I guess. Yeah. On to PlayStation Underground. Oh, under the Birderman development team, there's going to be name I recognize, and I'm not going to point it out. Very odd. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, kid. It's not even June yet. Not to imply that I'm ever going to play Unleashed. Riven got up to some good shit back in the day. It's true, yeah, they did. Broderbund did plenty of very nice childhood computer game. And I think also released the Mansion of Hidden Souls in the West, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, Mansion of Hidden Souls, not the Mansion of Hidden Souls. I mean the Sega CD one. But this is probably not a true ending. Wait, it's a good thing I did that right away. Yeah, that's true. They published Drassel Family. I'm sure it's Drassley Family, but I always want to say Drassel. So, is my goal now to find Gen himself? I believe Broderbund was involved in the Load Runner, yes. Fine, Gen, free Catherine, but what about the books and such? What about the book domes? I don't have the Windows Stone for those. I have to figure out how to equip my gun, of course, yes, like the famous guy who holds a gun like they play Riven, or whatever that quote was. To find Gen and Catherine, but I don't really have a clue as to where I'd be looking for them in. Like, there's... I understand the books. I still don't know what the fuck this is about. Other than that, assumedly Gen uses it to, like, sit in and, like, talk or whatever. It doesn't do anything for me, though. Yeah, he sits in there to project into the temple, yeah. Where is Gen, anyways? We've been poking around in all his stuff. And we haven't run into him except in the bad ending. No. I'm not going to interact with frogs. I'm going to be kind to myself. Is there something I can do with this now? Just that now that I know about all this? I'm going to hope I remember this correctly. I do! Awesome. Did I say Mansion Souls before? I did. I did mention the Mansion of Hidden Souls. Sorry, excuse me. I mentioned Mansion of Hidden Souls, not the Mansion of Hidden Souls. They're different games. Mansion Souls! Yeah, exactly. I mean, maybe I could just interact with the book now. Maybe I technically do have the view stone. I don't. Okay. What the fuck am I supposed to do to have that then? Okay, so I still can't interact with these books. I genuinely am not sure what my goal right now is then, like what I should be looking for and where, because I don't know that anything has changed for me just by having gone to Tay, other than that I have that information of how to like look at the microscope with the Starfisher. Does the Greenhouse book say anything about where Gen's headquarters is? I don't really want to read all that again. Is the torched book in here? Is this anything other than just, yeah, it's just darkness again. I don't understand, like, unless Gen is just somewhere now and I can find him and put him in this, then I don't know, but I don't know where I would find him at all. And also, these are very scary. Reading these books again are very scary. Right, yeah, the crystal that powers the flawed linking books, yes. Does this give me any hints as to where he is? Is it the 99th age? Damn. '93rd age, yeah. Well, and it's actually even an even higher number than the 99 and 93, considering how this works numerically. I looking for? New office on 93. No, wait. Yeah, this is implying that that I would have to use the books to find him, right? Am I completely off here? Yeah, I'm not sure with the big dome because I haven't been able to do anything there, you know, other than, like, use it to walk around. Obscuratory, yeah, it's Riven. I am honestly kind of at a loss as to what I should be doing at this point. You did miss me seeing the bad ending, though. Like, there's this over here, but... Weird indent. Did that ever pan out? I'm not sure I remember what you're referring to. It's not over here. No. Ooh, why did I do that? Here-ish. I mean, I remember this. This was just another one of the domes, which I still can't really interact with. I can send this elevator back up, but I don't think that actually accomplishes anything for me from here, if I remember right. It might be something. Yeah, there's just like a drain here, which... I mean, I'd love for the drain to be meaningful in some manner, but I don't know that it is, since I don't seem to be able to click on anything here. The sound I'm hearing here, it's not you spinning. Is it just from the pipes? Riven is a land of mystery, it's true. I love that I have to turn around and look at the wall. Just because that's how the video works, you know? Awesome stuff. Riven is inviting us into its world. I mean, we're already here. We're already in Riven. Is there anything back here? No, this is just another one of the gas pipes that goes to the connecting bridges. So, like, what do I do? Guilty Gear Striven. What an interestingly different game that would be. I might want a tiny nudge here because I am in a place where I kind of genuinely am not sure where I'm supposed to be heading or what I'm supposed to be doing at this point, because all that's really changed functionally is that I have this book again. Ever do anything with terminal to terminus on the plaque on the bridge? Yeah, I need to turn the books back on, but I don't have the thing that does it. Like, I lack the crystal. That's what I thought it was. It's just like, I don't know what's changed. You know, like, it doesn't seem like anything's changed, so to speak. Don't have the crystal, I have to power them another way. Yeah, the dome is a central power source, but Catherine's crystal is way better. So I don't really... No, I mean, that is what it's like, basically. Like, how do I don't know how I turn this on, so to speak, you know? I could have done this before the animal puzzles. Huh, okay. Can I rotate the whole dome? What do you mean? Like, from what I can see here, I don't see anything that will allow me to do such a thing, interaction-wise. I mean, admittedly, I don't really know what this is meant to tell me other than that it's like indicating where power goes to. Because I get that the Tetris blocks represent each of the islands, right? And yeah, I also get that, like, these are the walkways as well.
My power's failing!
But I'm not sure what else I'm meant to get from this, if anything. You know, I actually might need to get up for a second. I'm really sorry. I know I just started. I'm gonna be right back, okay? One sec.
I've got orbs to find, and quick.
Okay, hi. I'm back again. Yeah, it's true. There have been a lot of orbs here. There's been less book involvement, but like, it's just because I haven't figured out how to power the books. Like, if I'm supposed to turn this on, I have no idea from where or how. Like, the way that all the other domes have worked is that there's been a vantage point. If I put the right Tetronimo at each island it opens? What do you mean? I can't do anything with this. This doesn't do anything. Do I need a directional nudge? Maybe. Though, probably this way. Probably that other island that has the other Tetris block thing is the bubble map and whatnot. Fuck. What they call the tram. What a silly thing. What a silly, silly thing that they hide those buttons. Make them not near this at all. Don't remember which side I want to be getting out on. So we're going to check both, I guess. I think it might be this side. Yeah, this is the upside. So I feel like this is probably the section I've least explored. Probably. Great, I walked right out. But I kind of don't get what I want to be doing here. Like, this feels like it's just, it makes a map for me? The other thing is that I find it a little hard to intuit which of these shapes is which island. Like, I think if I was going to guess, this is the area, this is the dome here. This is the big dome. This is village. This is the one that I'm on right now, and this is boilers, I think. And we haven't really gone here. I think this is the place where Gen is? I don't know. Can I skip this? Okay. And if I go through here, then I see this. I get to look at, like, the map. This is not the island I thought I was. I don't really recognize any of these shapes, to be perfectly honest. Like, this is very cool, but I don't understand what function I'm meant to get from it, if any. What's the handle on the left do? The handle rotates the map. So, like, does this. Skip that for me, please. Okay. Like, I don't know. Is there something else I'm supposed to be able to get from here, or do here, or understand here, or what? Big Dome, there's a way to get up higher there. Huh. Okay. Poke around a little more, I guess. Yeah, no, that's fine. Thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate it. I do. This is like one of those games where, like, they really don't intend you to figure this out in the way that, like, you play it if you're a streamer, you know? Like, I feel like the intention is that, like, you play, like, an hour of this and wander around, and then you're like, okay, well, I couldn't find anything this time, but maybe next time, and then you wander around another hour and see if you find anything that way after you've been talking with your other people you know who play Riven. So there's a way to get higher up, huh? Well, that makes sense. That absolutely definitely makes sense. I think so. This is such a game for the nerds at the office to talk about at the water cooler. So true. So real. I feel like if I could go up from here or something, that's somehow something that would make sense. No, this is leaving. Meter spots. What's up, Riveners? You guys find the funny dial yet? No, not that funny dial. We talked about that last week. You're still on that? Yeah. That's what they want to be happening. Okay, so what is below there that I've just put that on? No, that just closes this off entirely. That's what I thought. Riveneers! Oh. Now this bit doesn't make sense. There's like higher up here, huh? Skip that. That little dot. All the way out there. I wish I could go to the little dot. Higher up, huh? I don't think it would be related to this. Yeah, this is just door. This is just shortcut creator. Skip that. It's over here again. No, this is the other shortcut. Okay. On this side, go downward. Huh. no way through there, here. Ah. What am I missing? If only I could walk out onto here. I'm not allowed to turn this from the other side and create some kind of different effect. This is just gonna take the bridge away. Which I don't want. Hmm. Ha. Hang on. No, this is the wrong spot. Does this do anything for me if I turn it off? Like, are there like secretly ladder rungs on the back? Okay, well, it doesn't matter even. Huh. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Well, okay, hang on. Yeah. Hold that up. Full camera angle of it. Which I can't see again now. Fascinating. No, okay, so that doesn't, like, accomplish a secret for me or something. Okay, there's also this. Which... Great. Yeah, okay, that looks like that would get me up. Hang on. But how do I activate this? Because I can't touch it from here. I guess I have to go all the way around. I guess I have to go all the way around. Oh boy, okay. Oh right. Oh no. I'm trapped. I can't go all the way around with it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hang on. I'm loading the saved game. Wait, hold on? No? You got Riven! Share this clip with a friend to get them Riven! I have another path over there? Do I? Can I do this way? I mean, I forget things all the time, so it's possible. So I have another path over there. What's the other path over there? Oh, yeah, of course. But I don't want to move it away from the... Oh, well, no, actually, this might be perfectly fine, actually. Okay. But is this going to... Because how many positions can this go in where it's helpful to me from here? Okay, well, this is good enough, yeah. Hopefully this works. Hey, Genie Problem. How are you doing? I wonder how many human years have spent waiting for this room to rotate collectively. That is a fascinating question. One which feels very scary to ask. Alright, we're up here now. What is this? What are these colored lights? Not allowed to look at them. Perfect! Now make them stand there, problem solved! Yes, this is the solution, clearly. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, what? What? How do I even put this together? How do I even put this information together? Okay, so my understanding of what this puzzle is that these dots relate to the colored lights that you can see from the scope. And I assume that they want me to associate the lights with where the domes are. But how do I... How? I'm legitimately, like, looking at this. I'm legitimately looking at this and and thinking, what if we went to PlayStation Underground right now? Oh no. Every time I see some fucking Riven puzzle, it makes me want to leave forever. Okay, hang on. Hang on. So, purple is the color that we don't use, assumedly. Because there is no purple colored light in the scope. I hate this. My god. This is gonna be so much fucking busy work. This is gonna be so much fucking walking around to confirm where things are. I truly feel bone crushed right now. The other thing is that I need to, like, okay, oh. Hi, Dr. Teflon. I'm glad you got to witness this beautiful Riven moment. This is such, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. What a great puzzle. People will surely enjoy getting a reason to spend more time looking at the beautiful islands of Riven. Wow, that's so true. You're so right. Okay, so the first thing I need to do, I guess, we can play along at home, by which I mean make my own doodle with 6 colors on a 125 by 125 grid. Yeah, you know what? If you want to, you should do it. Okay, well, 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 I didn't mean to close the door. So, I guess the first order of business is finding all of the domes again, and then finding out which symbol is associated with all of the domes. Because the thing is that the symbols, the like the eye symbols, they're not really eye symbols, but you know, the eye symbols are all associated with like which symbol it, like, you have to use the shutter to stop on. Yeah, the eye symbols map to a color because they're on the wheel of oh my god, how do I describe this? How do I explain this? Hang on, let me show you the Clip Studio file that I have right now. This is not helpful enough. Nope, not what I wanted. There we go. Alt is what I'm looking for here. Okay. As you can see, the eye symbols are mapped to each of the colored lights. And those eye symbols are also used on all of the domes, so that, like, when I use the shutter thing to make the dome stop, I have to time it to when that particular eye symbol is lit up. So that tells me which dome is associated with which color. And then I have to map where all the domes are on the big pin map, which is absolutely going to be the worst part of it. Like, even beyond just walking around and having to find all the domes again, before I have to find all the domes again to hopefully eventually, you know, turn on their books and such. Boy. Can those of you in the chat who are aware of the evils of Riven, can you confirm for me whether or not I'm on the right track about what is being asked of me right now? I am 100% correct. Okay, great. I think that should count as solving the puzzle. Is it okay if I say that? Is it okay if I say that, like, understanding this should be the entire breadth of the puzzle? Okay. I'm glad everybody agrees with me. Unfortunately...
Good.
Unfortunately, I can't think of any way to make this puzzle work without all of this extra work. Fuck, where... Oh, right, it's in the jungle spot. It's upstairs from jungle spot. I have to go in the maw. No, not this one. Shit. I hate that fork in the path. The tree. Messes me up every time going through it. It's just the same picture. Forgive me for skipping, but... Alright. Let's get you moving again. I assume I want to leave these running so that when I power them again, they'll have been spinning around and such. Okay, so that is gold eye with line, not dot. That is partially closing. Yes, okay. Just making sure. And sorry that you're going to be looking at that while I mark this on the image file that I have here. Okay. You can't spell forgiven without given the squiggle to guess. Uh-huh. If you can figure out which island goes to which shape and match up a dome on the map, you should get to have spoilers as a treat. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so red light. Okay. Information noted. Awesome. 1 second. That was odd. I found a weird... How am I doing this with a mouse? No, I have a tablet. What do you mean? Of course it's not with a mouse. I'm using my tablet. Okay, Village Island, Jungle, Dome. Might as well get off this island. Actually, okay, before I move, this is the only dome on this island, correct? This is the only dome I remember finding on this island, but if I am wrong, every island has one dome. Okay. This vaguely concerns me. Haven't we not been to Island 5? Not been to Island 5. Should I just not be concerned about that at the moment? How am I supposed to find that dot? No, the prison island is Island 1. We've been there many times. The color on Island 5 is just guesswork. Awesome. At least it's small, I freaking guess. There'll only be 2 possibilities. Okay. Alright. Okay. I don't actually need to look at this at all. Do I? Since I have the screenshot with the colors all noted already. Gen's book does include the eye symbols, but it just shows them. It doesn't, like, associate them with anything, as far as I remember. So I could infer the 5th eye. I don't need to infer the 5th eye, because I'm just gonna get it from, like, collecting all the rest of these. And I already know that one of the eyes is not used, because there's no colored light for it. Actually, okay. Genuine question. Since there is no purple light and that final spot in the scope, can you turn around for me, please? That final spot in the scope, there's no light there. That just means I don't use purple, right? I don't need to figure out where the non-light is, right? You do not remember. Okay, that's fine. We'll all find out together. One of the domes is the non-light symbol, then it's purple, I guess. Yeah, but why would that be the case? This is another one that's gonna be weird because this one works at an angle. I cannot really tell. Uh-oh. Okay, it's just closed eye. Horizontal line. Perfect. Easy to understand. Oh. Wait a second. No, yes, okay, it's orange. Orange is it. should I do? Oh yeah, I kind of can't. These aren't a separate layer, because I'm very smart. Behind map device. Okay. Next question I would like an answer to. Oh, the image is still up. Sorry, let me fix that. Sorry about that. I would like to be clear on which of these is which. This is the island we're currently on right now, correct? This one? This one that I'm looking at right now, that's indented. This is this island? No. Okay, awesome. How am I supposed to figure out which of these shapes relate to each island? You never see them from overhead. What island is that? I don't know, because it like on the map it just depicts it as a fucking crater. Like this does not tell me anything. This does not tell me anything. Which island is a crater? Oh, it's the Boiler Island. Okay. All right. So that's Boiler Island. Okay, wait. This is the Boiler Island. Right? Right? You can say if I'm right. Hi, Happy Toaster. Yeah, I'm having profound insights. A meteor landed there and dropped all the frogs off. Great. Okay, that's the Boiler Island. That's Boiler Island right there. So Map Island must be this. Right? The L is Map Island. Okay. Which means that this is the prison island and very large dome. And this is the village. I guess that makes sense. The village is very big. But I don't know what this big hole is. The hole is where the village is. Is it? Because it's water. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. It's true. It is all water there. Okay. I didn't really think of it as being a big hole, but I guess it is, yeah. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Taking a screenshot of this. I'm adding it to one of the layers of our image. I'm going to write down which island is which. Why did I do a W? The Village Island. And... that's Island 5. So I assume the dome is like... here on Map Island. Riven, the sequel to Myst. Yes. I assume that this is about where the dome is. Hang on. Let me see if I can make sense of this. I'll need to look at this more, for sure, later, once I've seen where the rest of the stuff is. Okay, that's the dome. That's the dome, that's the dome, that's the dome. Okay, you can at least see the dome. Thank God. Which means that the dome is here. Oh man, check out these pre-renders. Did you like that? That should be where that dome is. Daddy! Thank you. Okay, so I guess I can just do this all right now. Using Fire Mountain hair as my pen color. It isn't actually the Fire Mountain hair color. I just use, I don't know why, but I use this sort of, I use this sort of bright pink. I use this for like any kind of underdrawing sketching that I do. I couldn't tell you why, but I usually do pink. Okay. Right, that's that bit. Yep, that's where all the map stuff is. And that's the dome. Okay. Serotonin, yeah. Pink is good. Yeah, okay. So I had that completely correct as to where the dome is on this one. Ugh, God, I have to get it right, don't I, though? Like, they're little dots. I have to get it exactly right. It's like... God, this puzzle's stupid. Okay, so it's this one right here. So it's 1, 2. X-axis first, then Y-axis, right? You happen to write one down wrong? Oh my god. Okay, let's take a look at the village again and freaking... Following along with the solution and I am right. Hooray, I love to hear this. I love to hear that I'm right. It was this dot that has the dome on it, yes. Okay, so that is X4, Y2. Awesome. Okay. Put that away. Sorry, everybody. Sorry if that's been blocking stuff. I really wish that Riven didn't imprison my mouse inside of it. Okay, boiler. How am I gonna figure this one out when it is this supposed to represent the dome here? Is this it? That is in fact the dome? Okay. Alright, so that is X2, Y4. Wait a second, I didn't, hang on. Okay, yes, it's top corner here. Okay. I might as well also just note that this is orange and Village Islands was red. Do they mail me my doctorate in puzzle solving after I finish this? They better. I better get a fucking certificate for working this all out. Oh wait, I didn't. Oh no, right. I don't know what the color on that one is yet. Okay. Just making sure. Right, yeah, I don't know that color yet, but I have the coordinates and everything correct. Okay. You. Prison Island. Yeah, this is the massive dome. Okay, that's the littler dome. Which is in 1-1. Legendarily impossible puzzle. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. I get this, I think. Sorry, just making sure that I see where it is. Okay. And number 5. Number 5. Number 5, Riven foot lettuce. Okay, that seems to be X2, Y1, where the dome is. Okay, now to figure out where the colors are for each. I'll go back to this so that we can see these. And we'll go back looking around at all the places, finding all the domes again. For what it's worth, you think all of my positions are correct. Great. I do like this little spot here. I kind of wish it was anything. You know? You like watching and listening to this because you're so scared of big abstract puzzle games like this. I'm scared too. But I'm doing it. Every time I've figured out the existence of one of these puzzles, I've wanted to run away so fast, and I haven't. The last thing you'd want in your age... Oh, excuse me, sorry, let me do the Trolls voice. The last thing you want in your age is someone cutting the power to all the Lincoln books. But as it turns out, that might be what you get. A Moiety Rebel uploaded a photo anonymously showcasing Gen taking power out of the domes. With the statement, "This is the puzzle you solve in Riven." So true.
Ba 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 ba.
Ba 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 ba. I love to hear Batista say this. Alright. What is your associated color light? Funny dome. No. Wrong. Ooh, yeah? What was the weird old puzzle game you played? Yeah, you gotta shut the doors. Jewels of the Oracle. I haven't heard of that one. I love that you can just like faintly see the green box of what's actually animating here. It's so awesome. What is your golden thing? Okay, so it's just vertical line. Oh! So the purple light is involved then. Oh, the dig. Yeah, I've heard of that. I want to play more LucasArts point-and-click game in general. I've only ever played like a little bit of Monkey Island and the Indiana Jones game, which that Indiana Jones game is quite good. Okay. So... I guess this one is purple. Huh. So I have to guess what color light the fifth one is. They literally just want you to guess, huh? Okay. If you say so, Riven. Oh wait, no, I don't need to do this. I mean, it's at least a 50-50, so it's not that bad, but come on, Riven. Right. Pull that down so that I'm not trapped here anymore. I shouldn't have done that, but you know, I just had to check it out. I had to find out. You over here. Oh, do I get to the from the lower level? Okay. Yeah, I guess. Wait. How do I get to that again? Is it down further? It's down further, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, and that's just circle with dot. Which means that it's green. Okay, cool. So either blue or yellow is the other one then, huh? Okay. Okay. All right. Can I keep this on OBS even if it's, yes, okay, I can, good. Sec. Let me just make this small, put it over here. No, then I can't freaking read it. Hang on, how do I keep this in a way that I can read it while allowing you to see the game? Maybe I don't, whatever. Sorry, everybody. Oh, okay, no, I know what I can do. I'll just move what monitor Clip Studio is on. We'll cover up my OBS, but that's fine for now. Okay, time to sink some battleships. Or fucking whatever. Yeah, I mean, not to say it again, but with the animals one of those noises literally isn't right. You know? I wish I could skip this. Oh, right, yeah. I have to do it a couple more times. I think that should be enough, right? Excellent. I'm so smart. It is honestly evil that the button does not also contain the door rotating scene on some of these. Like, genuinely. Okay, how exciting. Okay, let's start with Map Island, which is orange. Here. X1, Y2. Boiler purple, X2, Y4 on this one. Prison. Prison should be here. Village is here. And I will, you know what? Where is, here we go. Official Fire Mountain streams, Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk token from like almost 2 decades ago, probably. The roller coaster will be yellow and the palm tree will be blue. That's roller coaster. Let's put in yellow and find out. What was the, oh, the switch is further back. We have to back up. Hooray! It wasn't yellow! Ha ha! There we go. I should probably get out of here. This is gonna start spinning, right? Okay. I guess not. One sec. Let me put away Clip Studio for now. Okay. Let's rotate this room some more, everybody. There we go. Okay, so they're all powered now, right? So I can just go out and get the books. Might want to save, I guess. There's resume. All right. You. Okay, and surely I remember this. Surely I can remember this at this point. I'm so good at remembering those numbers. So are you like on now? You work now? Gotta say, this doesn't look like it's powered right now. This looks like it's exactly the same. Okay, never mind. I fixed it. It works now. Okay. So these areas are like small, right? This is not like a Myst-sized age, right? Simply couldn't be it. Wait, there are a bunch of books here, and I'm imprisoned. Ah. This is the start of disc 2 of 5. No, I mean, I figured the discs were all of the different islands, right? Small, okay. So I'm in a cage here. I can see the other books. And this is, you know, the tetrominoes that indicate each island. But this is Map Island. This is Village Island. This is Fifth Island. This is... No, I'm in the Prison Island one right now. This is, Wait, this is Boiler Island. Wait a second. What? Wait, there's 5 of these. Yeah, but shouldn't I have come out of one of them? But I'm in a jail cell. You don't come out of a book when you go in a book. I guess that's true. So... am I... trapped? Right now? Am I stuck? Oh no, okay, there was a dot. There's a dot I could click on. Hey, what's up? How are you doing? Again, what's up?
I apologize for the cage. I'm afraid this situation has often required of me a more primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen.
I see.
I am Gen.
I know.
I assume you've heard of me.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now.
Okay.
Not that my son would have lied to you about me. No, not Atris. It's just that, well, I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was. Yes. I even tried to kill him once.
Uh-huh.
God, if I had accomplished that, who knows what I would have become. A great father indeed, who tries to murder his own son. Thankfully, he trapped me on age 5, a prison of my own creation. No books, no precious inks, no ages to link to, nothing but my own foolish ambitions.
Uh-huh.
That was 30 years ago. 30 years, 30 lifetimes, what does it matter? No sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. But I have changed.
Oh, okay, you're different now. And that's why you put me in a cage.
To be sure, the deeds of my past can never be completely atoned for.
Very true,
My
very
mission
true.
was an honorable one. I'm sorry, this is all a bit awkward. It's been a long time since I've attempted to persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another. I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me. In the end,
Oh shit, really? I don't
discover
trust the
I
words of most men either.
have more than mere words.
But probably in a different way than you do.
Atris's choice of punishment has been hard on the people of Riven, and many have suffered because of it. The island has been steadily decaying for years, but according to my most recent measurements, it appears that the 5th age has entered its final days.
Does seem like it.
Unless the villagers can be relocated soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish.
Yeah?
It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially in... well, I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine and the moiety.
Oh, really?
In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies.
Oh, yeah?
Before Catherine appeared, the moiety, as they call themselves, had been relatively harmless. I mean, the natives here are a fairly violent people by nature, but I'd almost come to accept their presence.
Uh-huh.
It seemed inevitable under the circumstances. Upon Catherine's return, however, their violence intensified considerably.
Uh-huh. You tell me all about these horrible savages.
Religious savior to them.
What a cool guy, yeah.
She's come to believe this herself, so I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people. I must admit, though, that my concerns were not entirely for her safety alone. The actions of Catherine and the moiety have put my own life at risk on numerous occasions.
It would be so
Consequently,
funny.
the lives of all the people here.
It'd be so funny if while he was monologuing, I could just
Therefore,
throw
I
the
must
book at him.
ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her,
Uh-huh.
although I'm sure Atris desires it. Indeed, he must desire it with all his heart. But he is completely unaware of her recent state. Which brings me to the point of all
God!
this. The linking book you brought with you. You're very fortunate to have recovered it. If I may. Thank you.
Why do we keep letting people take this thing from us? I mean, you're not gonna get any information by turning the pages, my man. The window is like on one page. I've never turned the pages in one of these linking books before. I don't think there's anything there. What is he doing? I don't understand.
Perhaps it would be best if you went through first.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know about that, man.
You may need some time to decide. That is reasonable. Until then, as a token of my good intentions, I will allow you free access to my linking books, crude though they may be, and to the rest of the Fifth Age. Please understand, there is nothing I want more than a chance to resolve matters between Atris and myself. Especially in light of what has become of Catherine. But unless you are willing to demonstrate to me that your intentions are honorable, I cannot risk it. The sanctuary I've been writing for the Islanders is nearly complete. After all these years, it would be a shame if I were unable to finish it. The work I am doing is quite demanding. Please don't signal me unless you've decided to use the book. The switch will reset itself once you link from here.
Aha. Cool goggles. I see. If we do this before we do the animal puzzle, then he tells you to go get the book. Okay. So, what? Was I really supposed to just go with him to... Huh. Am I really meant to just... He was very good. Yeah. He was very good. I enjoyed that very much. I mean, I guess my only other option is just to wander around Riven, so sure, whatever, I'll go with him. I also have access to the books there. Yeah, but oh wait. Right. I haven't seen Island 5 yet. Let's check this shit out, actually. How many points in Riven am I at now? I'm very near the end, apparently. Ha. Uh-oh. Oh?
You made it.
Oh, is this Catherine?
But how'd you get past Ken?
Whatever, you know. We just kind of talked.
He must really believe I've gone mad. I know what he's doing. He's watching you. He's waiting for you to make a mistake. He's hoping you'll lead him back to Dunny. You can't let Gen... Atris sent you to save me. But if Gen gets back to Dunny, he'll kill him. I think I know how to signal Atris, but it's going to take both of us. You'll have to trap Gen before you can get the combination. Be careful. Go then. If you won't help me, then I have nothing more to say.
What? What? Wait, hang on, Catherine. You just suddenly were like, oh, well, you're not gonna help me, so bye. I didn't have, I couldn't do anything, I was listening. I'm constantly inside of cages and being monologued at. Oh. Hi. Oh, right, yeah, that's her, he's watching us act, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, this is the, sorry, I need to allow sexual term kiss her. Yeah, I recognize this room because this is where, like, one of the scopes is, but, like, I don't know what I'm meant to do here now to help. Because, like, So, do I want to look at this place from the scope? Is that the deal? Doesn't feel right to me for some reason. You got some of that sneeze, didn't you? Sorry. Let's see. Map and scope island. Sorry. Sorry that I'm like skipping through so much of the movies at this point. Turn that shit around. Wait, no. To do this. Gonna be great in VR. How do you skip cutscenes in VR? I don't think you're allowed to. I think you're gonna have to watch all of this every time. Close your eyes. Yeah. For the duration of the cutscene, you're going to have to close your eyes. Dissociate, yeah. Oh, it's gonna be so sad if they remake this and they put like 3D models for these characters, because that's what they did on Myst, right? I don't know if this is giving me any information. Oh. Okay. I thought the scope would maybe somehow give me a clue as to what that sound puzzle was. No, it's just to look at her, which is very creepy of Gen. Gen just out here like, ooh, I gotta have a camera so I can look at my son's wife. But they're using some of the original voiceover in the remake. That's awesome. Yeah. Okay, so I wasn't actually supposed to go to the scope. What was I supposed to do? You have a hard drive with 3 terabytes of Gen bloopers? That's amazing. Wait, why can't I leave? Why can't I leave? Oh, this is the wrong spot. I forgot how this one worked. I mixed up this one
is the
with
wrong room.
Yeah, this is the wrong room. I imprisoned myself once again. It's my favorite pastime. I love putting myself in jail. Okay, so then am I just supposed to do the signal for Atris then now? Am I just supposed to smash open the Star Rift now? Or is there something else that she was implying to me that I should do that went over my head? She told me that I have to trap Gen first. So what, should I just signal him and use the book now? I'm like, the problem is that I am unclear on how I accomplish this right now, because if I go to Denny, then he's not gonna be trapped, right? Like, if I go to Denny, then we're all gonna be trapped. How do I get Gen to go there first? Also, we don't want him to go there as well. So I'm confused what my order of operations is meant to be in order to do this. Let me look at this picture. Oh yeah, that really looks like him. It's very good. Yeah, I mean, right, it's the trap book. But how do I do this without me also going in there? Or is that fine?
I'm relieved you've returned. I thought perhaps you had decided against it.
Am I overthinking it? We just go.
I shall follow you directly.
All right, Gen. Well,
Please.
oh, I probably should save, but oh well. We can skip cutscenes if need be. See, he's just doing the thing again. He's just doing the Myst thing again that the brothers did. Yeah, I get it. I get it. It's just like Myst. Huh? Huh? Wait, what? Oh. Wait. So he did go in? And then I went out? I thought he was just... Okay, whatever. Okay. Him putting the hand on the book was him using it. Okay. Well, that was very nice of him. It was very kind of him to use it. I went into Shurd's safe, he decided to follow. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Do I want to see a bad end? Yeah, sure, I've already seen one. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, I'm saving. Go back in the book. Yeah, really smart.
I don't know exactly why you released me, but you realize, of course, that this must be the end for you. I can't take the chance that you will change your mind again. It may provide you with some solace, however, to know that with this act of self-sacrifice, you have secured your place in history. The Dunny culture will be reborn. The lives of millions will be purified.
Oh!
Thanks to you.
Oh, he loves purification. That's always a good sign in somebody. Wonderful. Oh, okay. We looked at the... Okay. I can't skip the credits. That's alright, I guess. Well, another great ending to Riven. All done. We've taken care of it all. Nothing less to see here in Riven. You ever think about these games' effect on video games? Yeah, I mean, these were a big deal. They were such a big deal, there's an entire parody game that people keep trying to get me to talk about and play. Even though it's bad, which shall not be named. It's okay. It is okay to make a joke about pissed every once in a while. It's fine. I'm sorry if I got angry that one time. Sorry if I got quote unquote pissed. Haha. Hoo hee hee. Yeah, it's just when everybody wants to come in at once and just mention pissed purely for the fact that, aha, there's a game called Pissed. That's when it gets slightly tiresome. But what's in here?
¿Quieren Atsu? ¿Shima? Shorate. Mata neta.
Uh-huh.
Tagamem. San Botegan Shem. Fasi.
I see. Great. To Gen, my husband, and my... What does that say? Huh. Can barely read this. Is it dedicate myself? Oh. It's like dedicat. There's no E. I dedicate myself to the love and I can't read salvation. Yeah, okay. My love and my salvation, my husband and my salvation. Dedicate myself to the love. Don't know what I keep reading this as mob, which is not right. Love something me. I don't know. Some kind of Gen wife, I guess. Mysterious character. Oh boy, okay. They're all wife guys in this game. I start this latest journal with astounding news. Catherine has returned to the Fifth Age, and though it sets my teeth on edge to say it, she has also vanished as quickly as she appeared, stolen from me by the rebels. As my guard tells it, she linked into the Fissure Plateau cage as a guest, when suddenly he was set upon by a band of rebels who darted him and spirited her away. I suspect the truth of the matter was that he was so dumbfounded at actually witnessing someone link in after all this time that he presented an easy target for whichever rebel had happened by at that moment. The damnable luck of it. He did get a good enough look at her, though, to verify that it was indeed Catherine. He also claims that he inspected all of her belongings and found no linking book on her person, fact which, if true, makes the question of why she's returned here all the more puzzling. While I am sick with frustration at having lost the only quarry that Cage has ever caught, I am also filled with hope. She may yet provide me with a way back to Denis. It is true that I have managed, despite overwhelming odds, to break free of the confines of the Fifth Age and resume my mission to save my culture from extinction, but I fear that unless I am able to regain access to the vast resources that lie in the city's ruins, the task of reconstructing that great civilization will be impossible. If Catherine did bring a linking book with her, then I am halfway there. If not, then she is trapped in the Fifth Age, and I can assume that my emotionally crippled son... Great. Yeah, at least Gen's handwriting is much more readable. Will soon be along to rescue her. Either way, it is crucial to my plans I find her soon. Her presence here now forces me to take the rebels more seriously. I should never have permitted them to survive this long. I don't know. Like, maybe No, because, like, the linking books from Gen's age all go to different spots on Riven. So, I don't know. It certainly seems to be that this cage was constructed with the knowledge that somebody, if they wanted to link to Riven, they would link there. And yet, there are also books that seem to go to specific places. So I don't know. Once again, the Great Wark has demonstrated its usefulness to me. This past week, the villagers have been most difficult to manage. Apparently, they have learned of Catherine's arrival, and their fear of this mythic beast has been all that has kept them in line. Had I known how truly useful these prodigious creatures would prove to be, I would have perhaps captured more of them while the local population was still plentiful. Although, to be sure, if these disturbances continue, my current pets will be in no danger of perishing for the lack of nourishment. Search for Catherine continues. I now deeply regret my mistake of having ever taught these primitive people anything at all about the books. It seems that with each passing day, I more sorely realize the extent to which they were not ready for that knowledge. Oh boy. Not even in the simplified manner in which I had presented it to them. Their minds adapted only to the exceptionally menial tasks of village life. Jesus Christ, dude. Were incapable of comprehending the art in all its complexity, and thus were unable to extract the essential underlying principles that are, ironically, so elegantly simple. It is obvious that much of the discord that exists between them stems from their failure to grasp the full meaning of the information I gave them. If they'd been able to gain even the smallest glimpse of the future I'd planned for them... Now, Gen is not a tech bro, Valvino. Gen is a fucking colonizer. Gen is the white guy who comes to the new world and is like... It is... Yeah, it's quite explicit what they're going for here, I would say. This conflict would not exist. To be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to understand Myst. Yeah. The minds of children are much more malleable. With the proper instruction, they have developed a more appropriate posture towards the culture that gave them their lives. At times, they take to it almost as if they had a bit of Dene blood in them. Given the natives' inborn limitations, however, I'm quite careful that none gain a level of understanding that would permit them to sin against their future, the way that Catherine did. Gen is the... Exactly, Gen is the dude who's like, I don't see any white people houses here, so no one lives here, clearly. How foolish I was to think that she could contain such knowledge responsibly when it was quite clear that my own son could not. Atris, still he remains one of the greatest disappointments of my life. My terrible fail son, I should never have left him with my mother. By the time I'd returned for him, he had already been poisoned as to all thoughts of the Denny. Perhaps is the only way that she could rationalize the fact that she had been responsible for the collapse of their civilization. What the fuck? Okay. So much destruction, so many great lives lost, the guilt must have been unbearable. I do have vague recollections of the love she had for my father and for our world, but ultimately she was an outsider whose ignorance of the Dene became the catalyst for their demise. If I am able to rebuild our culture and in the process correct such crucial weaknesses, then perhaps what she did was ultimately necessary. The main recurring theme of the mysteries is bad dads. Yeah, I mean, like, they want us to think that Atris is the good guy, but also, he raised those kids that are that were absolutely horrible, and his solution was to vaporize them. Like, I don't really feel like anybody... There's more games to get into that. Awesome! I don't really know that I think that, like, any of the characters that are in these games are, like, the good guys or anything, personally speaking. Because, like, I mean, like, I'm joking about how Gen is the big colonizer, and he really is, but, like... There's like all these sort of like lighter colonialist attitudes all over this, right? It's interesting, I would say. I think the meme with the ball going over the head of the rational opinion going to, wow, authors are terrible people and bad dads. Yeah. These last few weeks, I have found myself frequently beset by images from the past. As I stood in the schoolroom today, I was reminded of my own childhood, the years I spent in the Bookmakers Guild, father's immense pride at each of my small accomplishments there. He was an important man in the Denny world, but I can't bear to think of him for too long. It's too much. I was too young to see such a thing. Oh my god. Did Gen's dad kill a guy or something? If you were thinking, hey, it's fucked up how Atris, Sirius, and Akin are to be these monsters, mystery is always there. Oh boy. This is a person who was like, I didn't expect to feel at home here because people are so strange, but they turned out to be able to understand me more than I thought they would. I don't remember. Catherine's journal was all about how she now feels strange in Riven coming back and how they're all treating her as a god, which I felt kind of iffy about that writing decision in general, but like... Yeah, it goes up to Myst 5. There have been a lot of these games. It is kind of weird how, like, it feels like the series has fallen out of, like, public knowledge after, like, Riven, but there are still so many of them. Even now, like, they're still popular enough, right? But I don't know, I don't feel like anybody talks about the ones that aren't Myst or Riven. Are they all about how white men who write books can't be trusted? Yeah. I mean, I would imagine. He got jump scared by them mentioning Discord. Yeah, that sounds scary, I bet. I've got her. Late last night, I received word that Catherine was in the village attempting to persuade the people to join her. I lost 2 good men in the process, but I would have paid 100 times that number for such a prize. She's been taken to the prison island, where I've been attempting to gain some insight as to the reason for her presence here. I've had to fight the all but constant impulse to put her on the gallows. She's adopted the most infuriating stance of only answering my questions when she answers them at all in her native tongue. Even so, she is a poor liar. I am now quite certain that her return to Riven was unintentional, and that she brought no linking book with her. As far as her unwillingness to share with me the location of the moiety, we shall see. Without their leader, however, they are once again powerless against me. Catherine's coming here was indeed an accident, then Atris is bound to come for her. That is a given. The question I must now consider is, how will he do it? It's likely that his hesitation has been due, at least in part, to this dilemma. One way or another, though, he'll have to bring a linking book to get back to Denny. There's no other way. It's late and I cannot sleep. I've lost so much in my life. My people, my father, my son, and you, my wife, Keta, you were the only true kindness I have ever known. I love that his handwriting is shittier for this one, where he's like crying on the page, thinking about all the bad things that have happened to him. Watching you flicker there in the images, I sometimes wonder if you were real. If I could restore your life with my pen, I would do so in an instant and leave the rest of the world to their own wretched fate. Damn these savages. Oh boy. I would be well advised to leave them all in the 5th age and begin again with a clean sheet of paper. A stranger has arrived on Riven with a linking book to Denny! Oh, he's writing about me! He's cry writing! He's so fucking sorry! Yeah, basically. And once again, my useless minion was overtaken by the rebels. From what little I could decipher from his muddled explanation, it apparently occurred sometime this morning. The cage has been damaged, but it is no matter. Everything I need is here now. Atreus is certainly behind this. Yet, how could he be so foolish as to send someone here with a linking book? Such blatancy is unlike him. Could it be that he has had a change of heart? After all these years, is he finally letting his poor old father go? No, he is only after one thing. Perhaps he should find her. For now, I need only to wait and observe. Okay. It was just informational. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. Wait, why is it still ticking? Okay, okay. Okay, let me hear that again. Okay, it's ding, crank, slap, crank, crank. Can somebody write that in the chat, please? Ding, crank, slap, crank, crank. Thank you. Alright, anything else around here? Cool dish? You're cranking and yanking in that jail, that's right. What's outside? Oh, of course I'm not allowed. I guess that makes sense. What's in here? Something that doesn't work yet. I see. See those mountains? You can't go there. Okay. Various oils that Gen likes to get fucked up on. Probably while crying about his wife. Huh. This is the age he's working on. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, where are you? Island 5. There you are. Was that a trick? Yes, I tricked him. I tricked him into thinking it was safe by going in first. And he didn't know that it was a book that only one person was allowed to be in. I was also confused, Balbino, though now that that got explained to me, I do actually remember Atreus mentioning that. It was another prison book. Oh, again. Always getting imprisoned in books, that Gen. Alright, let's see. Okay. That was... Nope. Okay. Ding. Crank. Slap. Crank. Crank. Hooray! Very funny I don't have to pull the lever to go up if I do it this way. Hi, Catherine.
We have to move quickly. Gen's people may already know what's happening. Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup. Can I see the book?
Yeah, go ahead. People are always taking this book from me.
You did it. We're all free. You captured Gen.
Yeah.
But there's still his followers. I'm not sure what I'll do once I realize he's gone. I'll have to get the villagers to safety as soon as possible. You go back to the Temple Island and reopen the fissure. I know it's risky, but it's the only way to signal Atris. I'll try to make it back there as soon as I can, but don't wait for me.
Alright, sure. Yeah, I love doing that.
Don't forget, the portal combination's in my journal. Good luck.
Yeah, I know, I remember. What was it? 44223? Am I gonna get control back soon? I'm just left standing here, going like, why did she have to ditch me? Hello? Okay, I have control again. Why did it take that long? Why did she Catherine? Catherine, why did you close the... How did you close the dome? She went through it, yeah, but that doesn't... Oh, yeah, no, okay, no, that makes sense, never mind. Insane that I remember this. Surely there must be useful information that's getting erased from my brain by while I remember these number combinations. Precious neurons dedicated to various combinations of numbers in Riven. Now, why did the cage come back? Should be this one. Now, who did this? Hang on. Hang on. Why did this get reset? I suppose that makes sense. Just gonna open that up. Wait, that's 5. 4, 4. 2, 2, 3. Excellent. Let's fuck this shit up. Well, hang on. Ah, yes, of course, they don't want me to get caught by the people who are all roaming around looking for the person who captured Ganton, of course, yes. Hooray! That's the Atris signal! I love destroying the world of Riven!
There isn't much time. Where's Catherine? Where's the book?
Atris!
I don't...
Okay, great. Heterosexuality. It would be a little too racy to have them kiss, huh?
Straight!
Rebel age. I thank you.
As do I.
Of course.
You've accomplished more than I could have hoped for. You've given me back my life. The path home is now clear for all of us.
Wow.
This is where our paths must part. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. You know where to find me. Goodbye, my friend.
Yeah? Are you leaving me here? Hey, Atris? Wow. What a cool guy my friend Atris is. So he had me do all this, and then he was like, alright, fuck you, buddy. I'm beginning to think that maybe I was right to think that...
And beginnings
Oh.
within the fissure. That riven cleft of stars that acts as both a wall and a bridge. And though I am unable to understand how, the very flow of stars that brought my Myst book into worthy hands, I am sure served as a safe passage home for my friend.
Uh-huh.
The age of Riven is closed forever, but the people of Riven are free. And now I am at rest, understanding that in books and ages and life, the ending can never truly be written.
So he was like, oh yeah, if you fall in the Star Rift, you're gonna go home. It's fine. The Myst book fell in there. If you fall in there, you're gonna go back where you belong. It's okay. Okay, thanks, Atris. I still think that was a dick move. He could have at least said, hey, you just need to jump into the abyss of stars down there and that'll probably take you home. But he didn't. He was just like, see ya, and we fell. What a dick. Well, I enjoyed that. This game is fucked up. I think I've already made clear my feelings in general. Yeah, rubbing him up. Thanks for the wife. Later. He also assumes there's oxygen in the void. He fell through there too already once? Okay, alright. It's fine, I guess. If he says so. Well, I didn't. Stay tuned for the post-credit stinger. Yeah. Yeah, that's Myst too. That's the sequel to Myst. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's cool. It's neat. It's interesting. Okay. There's the thought that I have in the back of my head about the overall vibes of Myst that's been like growing for a second, and it feels inflammatory, and I want to clarify that I've enjoyed playing these games even when the puzzles make me want to scream and cry and leave immediately. I will say, the vibe of these games is a little bit, it's a little bit, I just think James Cameron probably played these games, right? I feel like James Cameron probably likes these games and probably wanted Avatar to be kind of invoking the same kind of like magic and mystery of that Myst did in the 90s. For like a new generation is like a film. There's a lot of there's a little bit of that in there, you know? You know what I mean? What did he make in the 90s? Is Myst like? No. I mean, Myst is from the 90s. I mean I can feel an influence on Avatar here. It has that same kind of vibe. Oh, I'm sure Ram Miller is the nicest man in the world. And again, I don't mean this in an inflammatory way. There's just like a little bit of that in there. Not quite seeing you curious why I think that. I just, yeah, it's like how do I put this? How do I put this? And I'm saying this also as a white person, right? Like, so maybe I'm out of line or something, but there's like a little bit of yeah, I'm an inquiry. I mean, yeah, it's in a ton of stories. It's just like the way that it is with respect to like the great, beautiful, fascinating fictional world that is still, you know, kind of inspired by like native cultures. It feels like that kind of like not even necessarily, well, a little bit of white savior stuff, but also just like, how do I put this? It's like it's like othering in a like, okay. I want to say, you know, I think that the overall vibes of the story is that, like, you know, Gen is obviously a fucked up and evil person for what he thinks about, you know, the people of Riven and stuff like that. It's like, it's one of those things where it's like, they have identified that this behavior is wrong, but they haven't identified that, like, this kind of like, oh wow kind of feeling towards that is maybe also othering in a way, you know. But it's not like the hugest thing. There's just like this slight feeling that I get there that's like, would it make this even weirder if I told you Myst canonically takes place in New Mexico? What does that mean? What does that mean, Obscuratory? Like, obviously the island of Myst isn't New Mexico. Are you saying that the book, the Myst book, was found in New Mexico? Were various locales in Myst based on New Mexico? What does this mean? Again, maybe I'm out of line for this, but there's like this part of me that's just thinking about like the relationship with this game with like native cultures and stuff. A bunch of the extended mixed fiction takes place in H's childhood home, which is established to be in New Mexico. Aw, that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute and sweet. I like that. That's fun. That's nice. Again, I don't wanna sound like I'm saying like this is bad or something. This is the Fisher goes against New Mexico. That's good. I think that's cute. I think that's genuinely cute. The Fisher goes to New Mexico. I'm just like, well, it feels a little like specifically of its time in that way, I guess. I don't know, maybe I'm not communicating what I'm feeling correctly or whatever. Maybe I don't make any sense. Maybe you should ignore everything that I've ever said, ever. I just remember somebody at the end of one of the Myst yeah, there's some 90s Cocopelli energy to a lot of Myst. Yeah. That's all I mean. I don't think it's certainly not like intended in like in like a harmful way. I'm just kind of like looking at it and going like, you know? There was somebody said something at the end of when I played Myst about Atris being kind of a pith hat guy. which I've been thinking about during Riven, which is kind of where like these thoughts have been like gestating from. A pith hat guy, you know, like how like explorers in the jungle, you know, the hat that like jungle explorer white guys wear. Yeah, he's very on safari in a way. No, not like Indiana Jones, not like Indiana Jones. Like yeah, that's a fedora. That's different. Yeah, it's like, it's a round hat that's a, fucking Wario is wearing one in Wario Land 1. I don't know why that's the first, easiest, most recognizable example of a pith hat I could think of, but... In the unpublished interviews, the art director of Riven describes Gen as having an Edwardian gamekeeper vibe. Oh, that's good. Did the dude from Disney's Tarzan wear one? I don't think they wore one in Tarzan ever, did they? I haven't seen that movie in a very, very long time. Gen is the hunter guy from Jumanji. Yeah. Yeah, like that is clearly what they're trying to do with Gen, right? Anyways, I had a good time with that. The game is closed now. I'm kind of... Sorry, I had a sneeze there. I'm kind of questioning what I should do now, because it's one of those things where, like, you know, it's been 3 hours, and I'm like, well, I could keep going, or I could stop. And I'm genuinely not sure, but part of me is saying to myself, but what if we did a PlayStation Underground? So, like, what if we did that? What if we looked at a PlayStation Underground? I'm gonna stop the recording and then we'll move away and then we'll do that. So those of you looking at the recording, catch you later.